done this, the Humvee that you guys are in is stopped. One of the guards comes out, hands something to Yana.
Is that a bill for the dude she killed?
And then you go back up to the RV that you guys got.
Okay. Did she seem bothered as she was driving us over?
No, she did not seem bothered.
Okay.
Ow.
Just make sure I get it back.
So you guys getting out of the are you guys going into the RV then?
Presumably.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm as Yana's standing there, I'm gonna say, Yana, was anything wrong? Why did they stop us?
Because package had come for you guys, and I told them not to let anybody up here, so they wanted to make sure that we got it.
Please tell me it's not for me. I don't want another one of these. I can't remember Uncle Jackie's last name. The player says
Craven.
Is it Mr. Williams?
Craven.
Sorry,
Monsieur Craven.
Yeah, I don't want another package from Mr. Craven, really. I mean,
no,
he's nice sometimes, but not when you're the butt of the joke.
No, it's actually for all of you.
Oh.
Okay.
Somehow that makes it worse.
I know, right?
Is it a goat
So
head?
I'll go to...
It'd be a goat head.
What's in the box?
Is it filled with a pox?
Don't care about the pox.
If you wouldn't mind, can you take it into everybody?
Sure. How big is it?
Thank you. It is a little cylinder.
Oh. Even scarier. It's probably a bomb. I'm holding it out in front of me so everybody can see as I'm walking.
What is it?
Probably a stink bomb. I don't know. Yana asked me if I'd bring it in. It's for all of us. I'm not opening it though.
I'll
shove
open
it
it.
over. Yeah, shove it right over to you.
Sure thing. How do I open it?
It has a. It looks like
it's a puzzle.
Yeah, it's a puzzle. It's either a word or a number or.
Oh, we've done this before. What was the answer?
Did it come in a box or anything, or did it come just like that?
It came just like that.
Oh, crap. Is there anything written on the outside of it or on the ends of it?
No, there is not.
What's it made of?
Try the name Fiorenza.
I'm sorry?
All right, I'll try that.
What are you trying?
Fiorenza.
There doesn't seem to be enough.
How many characters does it have?
It looks about 6.
Prince Jackson?
Too many letters.
I thought she said 10. Sorry. Still would be too much.
You said about 6, huh?
Yeah.
Could it be honor? H-O-N-O-U-R?
It's not spelled with a U, though.
Oh, that's how I spell it. Sorry.
Chicago?
Wait, sure. I'll just try everything that people start shouting.
None of it has worked.
Seesaw. I don't know.
How far away is Yana?
If you look out the window, she seems to have been. She seems to have disappeared.
Damn. Well, we can always break it open, but.
If you shake it, does it make a sound or is it solid?
Kasumi?
It kind of like once you start shaking it, it sounds like there's like a piece of paper that's being like bounced up and down.
All right.
Like an invitation rolled up?
I'm sorry?
Perhaps like an invitation rolled up?
No, it's not going to be an invitation. It's going to be a letter. Fiorenza enjoys sending messages in these tubes.
Oh, you and Fiorenza communicate a lot?
A bit.
Tubes? What do you stick in the tube you send to her? A tube?
A letter.
Little mouse head.
Maybe Mexico? That's where she's from, no?
Sure.
Do you put that in?
Sure.
It opens.
Ha!
Seriously?
Good going! Yay! There'll be a little Mexican flag in there.
All right, sure. What's inside?
What's in the box?
There just seems to be a rolled up note.
We can't hear you,
or something.
Kasumi. You're like cutting
Sorry.
out. It's okay.
It's a rolled up note.
All right, unroll it.
All it says on it is Indianapolis is Inarc owned. Do what you want.
Wow. All that work for... Okay.
Well,
Isn't that what I said?
Yep. Well, I mean, free range. We don't have to go kiss anybody's ass.
Good. Maybe I can finally get some decent food.
certainly a change of environment or rules. Like, oh boy.
How much do I know about how anarch cities are run?
Go ahead and give me a intelligence plus politics.
Chaotic.
Not etiquette.
Uh,
I don't know if there's etiquette there.
did I say etiquette or politics?
You said politics.
Yeah, politics.
All right, I've only got 4 dice in that pool. I'm going to go ahead and arouse the blood.
Okay.
Okay, my hunger is now 2.
Ah,
4 successes.
Woo!
Let's go.
4 successes.
4 successes, yes, ma'am.
Ricky knows a
You
guy.
know exactly how Inarc. You know exactly how Inarc cities are ran. They're usually ran by a oh crap. By a baron. And you normally do not have to present yourself to a baron. Depending on what city you're in, you do not usually have to provide your thing. They still so it depends on the city. Some of them still have you go by the traditions.
Ah.
Just to keep especially the masquerade. They definitely want you to keep the masquerade. Other than that, it seems to be almost anarchy.
As
The
far
Anarchy?
as far as feeding, are there groups that lay claim to hunting grounds and yet need to hunt in your own area? Or is it just catch as catch can?
That's probably by city and by area.
Yeah.
No broad rule.
You'll sign in as a guest. You don't have an account there. You'll sign in as a guest.
I mean, it's just like almost like medieval fiefdoms. You just go there if you feed, and somebody comes up to you, and they will challenge you to a fight or whatever, and
I
settle
challenge you
disputes
to
that
a
way.
duel. Fiefdom.
Ricky,
Yeah.
you sound like you know quite a bit about this kind of places. They're really big, you said, on keeping the masquerade.
Usually.
Okay, what if, what? Xavier,
What?
did you say something?
No.
Oh, okay. What if I am there and they recognize who I am and they feel like I am too close to revealing the masquerade because I write, these books like I pretend I'm a real vampire kind of thing. And I still haven't done anything wrong. I keep the masquerade. I push the envelope, but I don't go over it. Are they going to give me trouble? And am I going to have to maybe kill somebody to get out of there?
I'd say it completely depends on who recognizes you, if anybody does.
Okay, maybe wig time.
Yona opens the
Yeah,
door.
I can't speak for any vampires that might recognize who you are.
What do you say, Kasumi?
Yona opens the door.
Yana, so nice of you to come back to us.
Oh, I'm not gonna stay. I just have a message for Belladonna.
Of course you do.
Oh,
It's from Mr. Craven.
of course it is. And Bella just kind of sneers at Xavier, like, told you.
Yep.
And the message is, remember LA.
Remember Halle?
LA.
Los
LA.
Angeles.
Okay. Well,
And
thank
that's
you very much. What? Did I cut you off?
No.
Okay. Remember LA. Okay, Kasumi. Player asks,
Yes.
what the fuck happened to me in LA? I can't remember.
LA was a the anarch free state,
Of course.
and
It
you've
would
been
be.
there before with him. So he's just trying to tell you to remember what happened in LA.
And of
Well,
course,
we almost
AJ would
got
have to
killed.
be from LA. I would be with AJ, who's from LA. Okay. Yeah. Total costume and wig tomorrow. Yep. I've ticked off.
Basically what he's saying is you can be you there, and you don't have to put on airs as you would in a Maria run city.
Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. I can be my trashy hillbilly self.
Yep.
Alright. Well, let me take my shoes off.
That's Hill William to you.
Well, at least it wasn't something popping out of a box or some stupid, Yet. You don't have any more gifts for us or messages, do you, Yana?
She seems to have left already.
Oh, bye, Yana. She does that every time. She just leaves. She's like a ghost.
She is known to, yes.
She generally does that.
It's her way. What can you do?
Well, it doesn't really bother me, but I would hate to be on her wrong side and be there when she sneaks up there quietly, and we don't know.
If you're on the wrong side, she tries to run you over.
Wouldn't be the
Car.
first time somebody tried to run me over. Remember that incident outside the warehouse?
Yeah.
Wait, was that you guys? That was you guys, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I had a sudden horrible thought that was my other vampire campaign, and you guys were very confused.
Nope.
And then you were very confused.
I'm always very confused. That's like my whole shtick.
I really like Yana, guys. She's really professional. Fiorenza has amazing people working for her.
I must say, I do not like Yana.
Why?
I get the feeling that Yana could probably murder all of us.
No, she has
Xavier,
somewhat grown fond. I've grown fond of her somewhat.
Xavier, you could kill all of us. You're sleeping in a bin compartment.
What's that supposed to mean?
We don't know how many weapons you got tucked in there.
Oh, in that sense. Well, yeah, of course, but you know.
I just worry that maybe Ferenza has Yana looking and listening for more than we're aware of, and it may be including us.
Well, I assume so. Why do you
Probably.
think she
Like, that's a
constantly
given, I would
disappears to make
say.
calls? Why do you think this whole car is bugged?
Because the plants bugged it.
Well, you can have multiple different kinds of bugs.
Well, I like the electronic kinds. I don't like any other kind if it's going to be in my house or my home or my car.
I suppose that's a mood.
So,
I need to
but
pay my husband.
I'm hungry, guys. But actually I'm not. Never mind. I'm good. Anybody need to have a snack before we go to bed?
That's generally after the bed.
Cheese and crackers. Whose name is outside um Cassandra or Sophie's bunks tonight?
At the right at the moment, Sophie.
Okay. I always like to check every morning, and I forgot to ask last time, so or every evening when we get up.
Morning, evening,
Morning, evening.
morning.
Okay, anybody got anything to do?
No, is there anything else you guys think we ought to talk about before we turn in?
No, just taking care of the plants in my room. Other than that, I'm all set.
What kind of plants do you have in there?
The flowers I picked up.
Oh, that's right. How are they doing? Are
Wonderful.
they still beautiful?
Yes.
Good.
Would be very bad, Bahar, if I couldn't take care of a few flowers now, would I?
Ah, they're beautiful, I'm sure. I would love to see them tomorrow if you wouldn't mind after we get up. I love flowers.
My word doesn't
I
matter
miss the
much.
garden in my home.
I miss mine as well. I hope we get back soon.
Well, I have to be with you people now, so.
It's unfortunate. Don't you
Thank
have
you. What do you
a
mean?
garden in Chicago? Like a small
Who are
one
you
for
calling
yourself?
you people? Who are you calling you people?
Yeah, ever since I was assigned to this coterie, I haven't been able to go back.
You can come to mine if you want. Can take care of it together.
It would be nice to visit the garden of a fellow Bahari.
I wouldn't mind. 2 hands or 4 hands are better than what? 2?
That's certainly true.
Bella looks at everybody and just kind of mournfully says, "Home," and turns and goes into her room.
I wonder if she's familiar with the path of the Bahari.
I think not.
Oh well, sucks to be her.
Her loss.
I suppose Ricky will turn in.
Turn into what?
Okay.
A guy he knows.
I know a guy, and he looks like this.
Am I good or am I good? That was a good one. Sorry, had to get that.
That was
in there.
definitely one.
Thank you. I've got one. Maybe next year I can have another one.
I didn't say a good one, just one.
I didn't say a good one either. I just said have another one.
Yeah.
Okay, storyteller,
Bet.
what's happening?
Anything else?
I believe we are going to the sleepy time land.
Sleepy time. Wakey time.
Okay, so
Oh,
everybody.
when Bella
What?
goes into her bunk or her room and she lies down in the bed and she just kind of stares up in the darkness and she's thinking about home. And home is someplace she hasn't been in a very long time. She doesn't really have a home per se. Hotels are her home. So
Hometel.
as nice as they can be, they're not home. They're not green. They're not verdant. They're not living, and they're not clan kin.
Right.
And that's
Okay.
it.
Okay, everybody, go ahead and give me a rouse check to rise for the morning.
Is it just
Don't
one?
forget any power that you've
Yeah,
spent.
just one.
Oh, I
You
failed.
can get back.
Success.
Success.
I failed, so I'm going to the fridge.
I failed, so I'm going to the fridge. I'll stand in line.
Okay, so you're all going down to one then.
Yep.
No, actually, I'm going to sneak under Ricky's arm as he's reaching out. I'm going to grab a bag first and giggle. Poke him in the ribs.
Okay. It's not going anywhere.
Oh, come on, Ricky. Just stop being so Boston.
So
You
what?
laugh in Boston, don't you?
It's Boston.
Oh, sorry.
That's how you say it. Boston.
Boston. And it's car and park, right? You park your car in Boston.
In Harvard Yard?
In Harvard Yard. But not
I've
in
been to
Kinsey.
Harvard Yard.
Because Kinsey's a little different, isn't it, Ricky?
Yeah, the folks from Kinsey now, they talk funny.
Yeah, they do.
Quincy?
Kinsey.
That's the accent that JFK and them had.
Okay, so
Oh, you Kennedy.
Yep.
there are two things that guys notice right at the top of your as soon as you wake up and get out. One, the door to the driver's compartment is closed, and every single blind is pulled down.
Do we see a note anywhere on the driver's door?
Nope.
Is that a good sign or a bad sign?
Whose name is on Cassandra Sophie's door on top?
It will be Cassandra now.
Cool. This will be fun. And I will trot back to the food and beverage compartment and see if there's a note back there, because we did ask her to stick notes there as well. Do we
There
see
is no note.
Okay. Wonder what's going on, guys.
Is the door locked or is it openable?
I don't know. I
For
haven't
the
gone in that
driver's
far.
compartment
Yeah.
is closed.
But is it locked? Are we locked in? We're locked in.
To
I
the
don't think
driver's
we
side,
can
to the
locked
driver's
in.
compartment, yes, you are locked in. The door to the outside of the RV is not locked.
Oh, I thought we had to go through the driver's compartment. Okay.
No.
But no, don't be ridiculous. That would be extremely dangerous.
I'm trashy. I've never been in an RV before. I don't know. An
Cassandra
RV
knocks.
to me is a four-wheeler, as a recreational vehicle. So, yeah.
Cassandra knocks on the door. Yana, you there?
All you hear is a what?
Are we there? Have we arrived?
Arrive where?
She doesn't sound like she's okay. Can you try and get the door open?
Me? No, someone else.
Ricky, we need your help. Something's wrong with Yana.
Maybe the one who's good at picking locks?
It's still pretty early, and she's. Well, Yana.
Well, it should be pretty late.
Yana, you okay?
Okay, just a little tired. I'm trying to sleep. Sorry.
See, told you.
Okay.
So let's step outside for now and see where we are.
If you're dead and clap your hands.
All right, I'll step on out of the RV and see if we're still in the park or if she took us to Indianapolis.
And the sun burns your skin, and you're permanently scarred for the rest of your death.
Death. Nah, even
Um,
sunlight doesn't cause permanent scarring.
Xavier, give me two more. If you're gonna heal, go ahead and give me two more.
Oh yes, I need to
Okay.
heal. My apologies. That is 1 success and 1 failure.
Okay.
So I go up a hunger and I go down in aggravated damage. What do I do about that 1 point of bashing damage I got last session?
If you want to, you can go ahead and just do another rouse check.
That's a success.
That's
Okay.
no fun.
Go ahead and
So
take
I
that one
have
down.
1 aggravated damage left.
Yep.
Oof.
What if Xavier headbutts an anarch because he's got that bludgeoning damage. He headbutts an anarch and he heals his, and he's good that way. One good turn deserves another.
I don't know that's quite how it works.
They
Okay,
said,
so
do whatever you want. We'll make up our own rules.
Although there is something I would like to do while I'm there. That can wait until later, though.
okay.
Oh, you guys do notice that when Bella comes out, she's got her hair kind of braided in a really loose braid and knotted at the end. She's wearing like a couple of wife beaters. One's baggy, and then there's a tighter one underneath it. Some
Excuse me.
baggy camo pants and some, off-brand military boots. So, and sunglasses.
Craven sunglasses?
No. Nope. 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 Nope.
I figured you might say that.
So you guys look outside then?
Ricky already went outside.
Okay, Ricky. The first thing you notice is you're not in Kansas anymore. It seems like you are in a RV park just inside the city of Indianapolis.
Excellent.
What time of year is this?
It is still about springish.
Okay. Oh, that's right, because of the flowers that Sophie got.
Cassandra.
Yeah.
Yes, Sophie got them at. No, it's Cassandra.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
so
sorry, I can only hear Cassandra, and it's like some kind of sentient croissant, and I'm very sorry.
I love croissants.
Cassandra! No, it's time for you all to
Cassandra.
suffer.
Cassandra has croissants in Boston in a cat.
Oh, God. Can we just get back to getting murdered?
Yeah.
I prefer to do the murdering, but okay.
Whatever boats your float.
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
So what are we gonna do, Ricky? We gotta wait for Yana to get up, or what?
I do have some anarch contacts. Let me see.
So you know a guy and a guy, or a guy to go?
I knew a guy in a guy once.
I don't even want to think about a picture of that. So that's like a
Well,
very productive.
Nah, just did Samishi.
Ah,
All right, I'm going to call my buddy Saul, who is an anarch contact,
Better call Saul. Yeah.
right?
Okay.
And I'm going to ask him, hey, Saul, you know if they hold any kind of Elysium in Indianapolis?
Indianapolis. Wow.
Yeah.
What are you doing way out there?
Can't really talk about it. Just got some business to take care of, but I need to get the lay of the land and meet people. And I'm hoping they hold some kind of Elysium here. Do you know anything?
Let's see here. I know that set tight.
Ooh. You called them
territory.
Sedite.
But I don't remember. I mean, the only thing that I could say is, I mean, they have, yeah, I couldn't really tell you. Sorry.
Okay, well, that's all right. I guess we'll check out dance clubs and see if we can find something. Do you know anybody here that might know? Got any buddies?
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of kindred here. Yeah, I mean, this is where a lot of Kimmeria kindred come to unwind a little bit.
Take a break from the masquerade.
No, they
Not from
hold
the
the
masquerade,
masquerade.
just from the
Yeah,
stricter rules.
yeah, they keep. There's one thing that you know that they do keep the masquerade there.
Right, right.
I misspoke.
Well, listen, Soul. If you was to reach out to some of your friends here in Indianapolis and find out where they gather, or if there's some kind of Elysium, I would consider that a big favor, and I would owe you.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
What did they say, Ricky?
He's gonna talk to a guy and get back to me.
Yeah. So we just kind of hang out here in the meantime, or do you want to explore? Or are we in town?
Yeah,
Kissimmee?
we're in town, I believe.
Okay. I didn't know if we were out, like in a out, country area or whatever.
All right, so I'll pass on to the group that we're waiting on information about in Elysium, and I will
In about
settle
2 minutes,
into. I'm sorry.
like you don't even settle in. You get a phone call right back from Saul.
Hey, so what'd you know?
Yeah. I just wanted to call to let you know a little bit about Indianapolis a little bit. What I've been
Great.
finding out. Um, it seems like they got four main rules there. One is to keep the masquerade, and it seems to be one of the toughest laws that they made that they actually enforce. The next is to respect the spirits, meaning do not never interfere with another vampire spiritual journey. um, freedom of the blood is another one, meaning pretty much no blood bonds.
Right, right.
Oh, that's an interesting rule.
And you have to meet with the ministry's appointed dignitaries.
Ah, so there is a meeting to be had.
Okay. And you know where that takes place?
I do not. It seems like it's by invitation only.
Well, I'm sure.
Okay, well, thank you very much for the information. And so I take it there's no place that they gather here.
I mean, there's a couple places that you can find them, but yeah.
All right, well, if you could tell me those couple places where kindred gather, I would appreciate that.
You're looking at the Linonen Club, the Springs Eternals Church, St. Isaac's of the Ruins, the Alter George Museum, Union Station, the Mendental Trail, the Melody Inn, the Scottish Rite Cathedral.
We're watching Ricky write all these down.
Yeah.
The Garfield Park Conservatory, the Center State Hospital,
Is there a way that not right now, but later you could put those in the text or take a picture of it and post it or something? Because I have a feeling we're going to need to remember those places to go visit some places.
Yeah, just give me a minute. Talk among yourselves.
All right.
So, how are y'all doing?
Pretty well. Oh, jeez.
Our dog looks like she's been to a rave and is sacked out on the couch with her tongue hanging out. Just totally wasted.
Wait, what are Lianans doing this far west? As in, outside of Ireland?
What did you say?
Lianans shouldn't be able to leave Ireland. Like,
Who are
literally.
What's a Leannan?
It's a particular bloodline that is, well, pretty much dead. They're, have an unusual connection with a nature spirit, for the most part.
Are you thinking that Bella might be? Is Xavier thinking that Bella might be a Leannan?
Oh, God, no.
Oh, okay.
It'd be ridiculous.
Well, I don't know because I haven't read the book yet.
Well, it's one of the words that Kasumi just put in.
Oh, okay.
Finally, a Zoltan shield bypass.
While Kasumi's doing that, I have a question for you guys. Do any of you use a particular, like, subscribed VPN?
No.
I do.
Do you know anything about SharpNet? Because I
I
can get a really good deal on it.
I do not. I have NordVPN.
Of
Okay.
course you do.
What do you mean? Of course I do.
It's basically the largest, most popular one these days.
No, I think it's more like the reason Kasumi has NordVPN is she's got more shit to worry about and enjoy in life, and she don't want to fuck around. It was available, it's affordable, and it works. So there, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yep. Yay!
Plus I got a good deal to have it for like I think 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I had done that a while back.
And that's all.
You get like 40% off or something. It's some crazy thing.
That's everything right there.
All right,
Sweet.
Soul. That's an impressive list. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
damn.
And next time you need something, you give me a call. If I can't help you, I'll know somebody.
Okay.
That's all right.
I just wonder if she gets caught when she sleeps like that. I would. Maybe that's why she leaves her mouth so much when she wakes up. I'm sorry, I'm just making a comment about the dog. She's like breathing with her mouth open, her tongue's hanging out. And I'm like imagining the cotton mouth she's going to have when she wakes up because she gets that often.
Ugh, those are the worst.
Especially when you're a dog, right? And she goes in there and drinks like a whole gallon of water.
So, what do you guys want to do? Pick and choose, or just start at the top and work our way down?
What?
Hmm.
Why is that so bad?
I think a club would be a good position to start. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do know that Anna likes to dance, so the club is probably a good start.
Then let's head to the Lianon Club.
Okay. Well, since none of us can Google, because we can't have a phone, why don't we go ask her?
Sophie
We're
can.
gonna need to wake up Yana.
Oh, Sophie can? I thought we were going to have
Oh, in that sense. I thought you meant because the rest of us are La Sombra.
No, I can. But I thought, like in other sessions, we're only allowed to have burner phones or something. So
We're not even supposed to have those.
right, Ricky's
And
got
yet
those.
here we are.
Yeah, right. maybe we'll hear the music when we get close and see a line of kids out front.
All right, Ricky's gonna go back into the RV and go to the door to the cockpit and give a knock.
Yeah.
Sorry to have to wake you up. I got some leads on where Honor might be. I got some gathering points.
Where am I going? Just give me a few minutes and I'm gonna wake up, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Can someone brew a coffee for her?
Yeah, I was gonna go outside and look around for like a coffee house or something.
You know, if
Okay.
there's like a gas station around here, Ricky, we could go get her some energy shots. Or a bang. We need to get her a bang. That'll be good.
Can I see any place where I might procure caffeine?
Yes, you found a few things. There's a 7-Eleven if you want.
Ah, 7-Eleven.
Okay, I'll go into the 7-Eleven and I will get a big ass cup of coffee, a couple of energy shots, and one of the Monster that kind of energy drink.
Get her something
I'm
to
just
eat as well, maybe. Don't know. Maybe she's
He
even
gets a
hungry.
big gulp of coffee. It's like, what, 72 ounces or something? 64?
What do you people eat here in America? Bagel? Bring her a bagel. Maybe. Are bagels a thing here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bagels are a thing.
Yep.
Usually not at 7-Eleven though.
Or if they are, you don't want them. They're hockey pucks
I mean,
there.
there are like donuts there.
Get her some donuts.
Okay, I'll grab a couple donuts.
Get her some chocolate donuts. They got caffeine in them.
Okay, did everybody go to the 7-Eleven or did somebody stay behind at the RV?
I'd stay with the RV.
I
I
went
went
with Ricky.
It's been a
Oh,
long time since I've been in a
right.
7-Eleven.
I completely forgot that Yana is alive. Right? Yana's alive.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a ghoul.
She's cool.
I completely forgot that Yana was a living creature.
Alright.
Xavier, you notice Yana get up? She seems to have like pajamas on,
You need coffee.
and she goes and starts fiddling around with like a coffee maker, and starts brewing it, and then sits down. And
I
kind
will
of like
inform her that everybody else went out to try to get some caffeine for her.
Ricky comes
Except
back.
me.
Those are Turkish coffee.
She just like does like half-hearted like thumbs up.
Tired, huh? Just a little?
Well, it's just driving you guys here for 4 hours without getting any sleep the night before, and yeah.
You need to take care of yourself, hon. I mean, without getting us killed.
I gotta be at the ready for you guys.
That's very sweet of you, but I would say we can take care of ourselves, but that's completely untrue, and we all know that.
She kind of laughs a little bit. Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong, huh?
The coffee maker like kind of finishes up, and she grabs the cup and starts drinking it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like, okay. Where are we going?
That is a Ricky question.
Okay, Ricky, Cassandra, and Belladonna, you arrive back at the RV and you see that Yana's up. She's in her pajamas and drinking some coffee.
Bella wanted to give Ricky her ATM card and see how that happened. How that went.
I will go ahead and set the big ass coffee and all the other stuff in front of her.
You guys didn't have to do that.
You don't have to stay up and
Look, I wasn't sure if you're a coffee person, energy drink person, energy shot person,
got it covered.
what so I just covered it all.
It's the least we could
She
do
just
for
grabbed-
you.
She did grab the donuts though and started eating those.
Cassandra
miss
said,
donuts.
maybe get you a bagel, but 7-Eleven bagels, they're scary, so you might chip a tooth.
I'm not a fan of bagels anyway.
Could do that.
Bagel hair.
She's like,
You're not a
okay,
big-
so what are we doing?
Well, the first place on the list that I want to go is the Leannon Club.
Okay, and okay. She pulls it up on her phone. Oh, okay, this is gonna take like forever to get there, but let's go. And then just starts walking down the street.
Mango. You don't want to whistle like that. It smells wrong.
Is everybody following her?
Sure.
Wander off on your own. Goodbye.
Are you okay to drive a long way? You said, what is it, like 45 minutes or something?
It would be much shorter if we could drive, but she kind of points at the RV. There's no car out in front of it.
No.
I think I've severely misunderstood what an RV is.
It's a big recreational mobile home. You can
I
drive
thought
in
it
the
was
front.
just a kind of car. I assumed the RV part was attached to the car part.
Nope.
No, it's like a bus.
What you're thinking is like a camper trailer that hooks onto the back of the car, and then you can kind of pop it up when you're at your campsite. It's like he said, it's like a big bus. It's got a full bed in it, a shower, toilet, stove, microwave, sink. You could live in them.
You're
I'm
saying a
keeping
lot
my
of
eye
words.
open.
I'm not understanding any of them.
I'm keeping an eye open for a car rental place.
You gonna drive for us, Ricky? Belladonna is in a
so
very
this is what
mood.
this is kind of what your mobile home looks like. Your RV.
Oh, and I need to go back to something that was stated when
Yeah,
I
doesn't that
said
drive itself?
sure.
Yeah, you could, but she has it attached to. She just parked it in the ground and did all the attachments to it.
I don't understand.
You wanted your vampire, but humans have to do this stuff like go to the bathroom and take showers and stuff.
And there's like tubing to hook it up to the sewage ports that
Yeah.
can drain it.
Oh, okay, got it. I thought you were saying
And the power.
Okay. No,
And there's a big electrical cord that plugs into it, so you can have.
Okay,
so
so
you
I
can-
did understand what the RV was, but I was misunderstanding what you were saying.
Okay.
Because
But I need to go back.
very
Sorry. Did Xavier or Ock make a pop culture reference
When?
when said Better Call Saul?
That was Ock.
That blew me away right there.
Why?
Because Ock never knows what Ock is doing or where Ock is, and
This is
doesn't know
true.
what an RV is. So how does Ock know that maybe we've been watching Better Call Saul in the RV? I don't know.
My parents watched that show.
I'm just giving you shit, sweetheart.
Oh, I
It's like,
know.
you're never like, I've
giving me
never
shit.
seen
You're
that
full of
movie.
shit.
Do what?
I said, of
What'd you
course
say?
you're giving me shit. You're full of shit.
I am. That's why my eyes are brown.
Okay, never heard that one before.
Oh God, my parents told me that since I was a little kid. You're full of shit.
Yeah,
Your eyes
well.
are brown.
My parents never told me that, but my eyes ain't brown. So.
Well, when you go, do you swim?
You?
Do you like to go swimming?
I did once.
Okay, you know how you floated? Shit floats. So
Yes, so do humans. And hot
my
air.
yeah, humans and shit, same.
Okay, so at the first like intersection, you see her on her phone, like typing something, and then all of a sudden a car like stops in front of her. Somebody gets out, hands her a pair of keys, and then he gets them
Hands her a
like
pair of
come
shoes?
in. I'm sorry,
Did you say hands her a pair of shoes?
a pair of keys.
That would make more sense. I like a parakeet.
Sorry.
I'm glad you appreciated it.
I
It's
thought you
what I'm
said
here.
a pair of keys. Like to drive a car?
I don't drive a car.
And she opens the door so you guys can get in before she.
It is in fact illegal for me to drive a car.
I know. Ricky too.
I
He's
think
got his
it's
license,
illegal
he just
for
doesn't
different
trust
reasons.
We just don't want Cassandra to drive a car unless it's absolutely necessary.
Why?
I'm still scared. I'm still
Why?
scared.
After
I've
last
heard,
time,
I've heard about your driving.
Okay, Yana's like, Mark, please.
Sure
Sorry,
thing, hon.
Yana.
Not
Quicker we get there, the
that
quicker you can
bad.
sleep.
Everybody get in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. About like 15 minutes later, you appear in front of this club, and it seems very familiar.
Oh?
Any characters familiar with the Succubus Club recognize a similar feeling when entering the club. The main difference being the club name and the famed asylum lighting and sound systems. Loud music, flashing lights, and dark corners make this club an inviting place for vampires.
Is this an Elysium, Ricky?
According
I
to
don't
our
know that it's an Elysium. I know it's a gathering place, but apparently there's not an official Elysium. I don't know for sure.
I got a knife, inside my boot, and I didn't want to do anything wrong.
You enter through the bar, and you don't go very far until you notice
you enter through the bar and don't go very far. That rhymes.
yes. You notice the bartender like waving you over.
All right, I'll walk over. What can I do for you?
Hold on 1 second.
Is it the other way around? What can a bartender do for you? Crazy.
Okay. As you go over there, you see a female. Okay, I'm going to read you exactly what this is in this book because I love this description already, and I already love this character. Marianne is a transgender woman with a muscular build and medium height. She shaves her head most nights as ritual, wearing a wig when she dresses in her club gear. She wears bright colored makeup and usually has a perfect cat eye going.
A perfect what?
Perfect what?
Cat eye.
I don't know what that is.
It's an eyeliner that you pull out to the side over the top. You put it over the top of your lashes on the top, and you just pull it out a little bit to make a little black line or a little black triangle out there, like you've got really long kitty eyelashes.
I see. Why?
Fashion.
See, my why extends to fashion itself.
Okay, Ricky, what did you ask?
What can I do for you?
I haven't seen you around here before. New to the area?
As a matter of fact, I am.
We are.
All right, I'll find you, Arlen. Just make sure you respect our establishment, okay? I'm
I'm sorry.
Marion, bartender. I'm Marion, bartender and co-owner. Don't shit where your haunts. Take your food back somewhere private, someplace private. You're welcome to stay though. Those frocks you're wearing are something to be desired, and frankly, you need a better job blending in with the kind.
Frock?
Is she needing to?
Probably. I'm sorry. My dog is getting pushy to go outside. I'll be right back.
She's doing a pee-pee dance.
Give me just a couple minutes, please.
That's okay.
No
Everybody
worries.
want to take a 5-minute break then?
Sounds good.
Sure.
Bio break.
Alright. Bio break.
Breaking the bio. Day after
Breaking
day.
Bio? Isn't that a TV show about a guy that cooks meth?
No, that's about a guy that has to pee a lot.
Oh, same thing, really.
True.
Do you
Oh,
know
it's
that
cat.
most meth is 45% human urine?
I cannot stand the smell of urine. That's like one of my 3 things that I can't stand the smell of.
What about cat urine? I hear it's 10 times worse.
No, that doesn't bother me. I've had animals my whole life. Any kind of urine other than human urine doesn't bother me. Poo doesn't bother me.
What about asparagus?
I'll eat it if it's cooked.
That's not what I meant.
It makes it worse. I mean, I can't stand, especially when it's hot. Like, but I can't stand the smell of my own pee. I'm a diabetic, and sometimes it's very concentrated, and I'm gagging
Oof,
while I'm
that
trying to.
urea is not pleasant.
Nope. And the other thing that I can't stand that just pisses me off to smell it is a rotted potato. I grew
Seems
up on
like
farm.
good choice.
Yep, rotted potatoes I can't deal with. There's a third thing, but I can't remember it right now. What is that? I don't know. Like I don't have a queasy stomach. I can stand. I'm a tomboy. I can withstand a lot of shit. Grew up on a farm,
Literally.
you know. But yeah, that rotted potato. I'm not fond of rotted tomatoes, but it doesn't make me want to hurl.
I had a friend named Hurl. No, maybe that was Earl.
Earl. What's that show called? Earl. My name is Earl. There we go.
No.
You haven't seen it?
No.
Have you seen Raising Arizona?
No.
That's funny. It's an older show from the
Yeah,
90s.
you would be.
Do you watch any shows on any type of channel?
I tend to watch I don't know how to answer that question.
Like documentaries, or you like to watch clips of short um, nature things on TikTok, or just do you like to watch things that you can learn from, or are there things that you like to laugh at?
I don't know. I've mostly been watching Doctor Who these days.
Man, you just went up like 4 notches on my list.
Actually, I'm rewatching it. Actually, I just got to the end of the last season with Capaldi.
It's been a long time since I've watched it, but I had a big crush on David Tennant. I have this thing about.
I mean, who didn't? Honestly, tell me, who didn't?
Oh my God, David Tennant. Ugh.
Have you seen him? Have you heard him? He's David fucking Tennant.
I know, right?
I mean,
And then
I'm
I
not
was
straight,
really upset
but
when he was replaced, when the new doctor came, because there was a huge contrast between his character and the new doctor, which is how it's supposed to be.
I mean, that's true, but I mean, Matt Smith was not bad, and his writing wasn't as terrible as it could have been.
Maybe I'm thinking of the one before David Tennant.
The
Really
one
tall
before
guy.
David, so the one before David Tennant was Christopher Eccleston. He had very short hair. He wore a leather jacket. He said,
That's what I'm thinking of.
"Fantastic."
Yep.
Yeah, that was the Ninth Doctor. That was I just said his name, Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah, so
That was the very
I
first season of the new
I was
series.
watching. So I was watching. What Doctor was it? Like 2 or 3 before David Eccleston. So I was really
in the
into
old
it.
season. In the old
Yeah,
series.
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of the old series. It's a real shame.
And I was really into it, getting hung on it, really hooked on the Doctor. Was not aware because I had a very sheltered life. I didn't have cable and shit until I was an adult, so I didn't know that like the Doctor Who goes way back.
Oh yeah.
And so my husband at the time was from Australia, and of course he'd been watching it probably since the dawn of time. And
As
so I'm all
Australian.
hooked on the Doctor and just really enjoying how he's acting and how he's interacting with people. And then something happens and that Doctor's gone. I don't know if he got killed. I guess did they all get killed?
There are a few instances where the Doctor regenerates for other reasons. It's usually when they get killed.
Okay, the Doctor that I started watching was when there was it was a blonde girl. She was British. They were in England, and it's when they had the Queen's coronation. That was the season I started watching. Her name was Billy. She was
Billy?
yeah, she had,
That was the character's name?
yeah, Billie.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Billy Piper, who played Rose?
You're right. I am thinking of Billy Piper.
Yep, that was season 9, the very first, or that was, sorry, the 9th Doctor, who was the first Doctor of the new series.
Okay, yeah, that's where I started.
2005. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was Rose.
So I was really into all that, and then shit changed.
Yes, and then at the end of the first season, he immediately regenerates and very abrupt. I mean, most Doctors last more than one season. Actually, all of them except Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah.
See, I know stuff.
But David Tennant, I mean, I don't even think I was paying attention to the storyline. I was just listening to him talk and just look in those eyes, that's those teeth smiling.
Yeah.
He's little, he's cuddly. I'm little. Well, I'm fat, but I'm short. I mean, I'm like 5 feet. I'm kind of rounded like a beach, but I'm a pear. That's what I am. I have a lot of skin that needs to be removed. That's just adipose fat now. That isn't attached to anything.
Funny, adipose fat was part of an episode. David Tennant, in fact.
Probably.
No, certainly. With Donna
Certainly?
Noble as the companion.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was a solid episode as far as episodes. It was actually the first one where he meets her the second time.
I really liked that one. I got a little teary, like when he left, and yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna go into that. I have a pen pal in Canada. I've had for about 5 years. She's a little bit. I'm 46. She's 37, I think. She and her husband are 37, 38.
Do you actually write physical letters?
Yeah, I've got like 5 pen pals.
Nice. How very
I have extraordinary. I am only really proud of a couple of things in my life. I have extraordinary handwriting, and I can write in different styles. And actually, with the stuff that we had ordered for ourselves that we got in, I treated myself to a new, very nice fountain pen.
I 100% expect you to say a new hand.
No. I would like new hands because they don't really work like they're supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but she and her husband, they both work. They have no kids. They have a dog. That's it. So, like her sister watches the dog or something when they go on vacation. They go on vacation like 3 times a year. And I'm like, what the hell? Then I realize, double income, no kids. And they go to
fucking dinks.
Right. They go
Everybody
to
back?
I'm back.
Is Sophie here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all back.
The convention it's every year, Comic-Con. they go to the Comic-Con every year in Toronto, and sometimes it's there twice a year, or it's close by in a smaller city. And I have a screenshot of her cuddled in between who was the doctor with Billy Piper?
That was Christopher Eccleston and then David Tennant.
Okay, Christopher Eccleston, I think. Or am I thinking? No, Billy Piper's there, but there was like a guy from another show about the same time where they're in England.
Was it Jack Harkness?
Yes.
Played
So
by
she's like cuddled in really close under his arm.
John Barrowman.
And her husband's like on the other side of another person. And she's like all cuddled in, grinning real big. He's got a big old grin on his face. And she's like,
Yeah,
look at
John
this,
Barrowman
oh my God. So,
Okay, are we ready to get back?
yeah, I'm sorry.
One fun fact about
Absolutely.
John Barrowman, though, he used an American accent for the character, but he's solidly British.
Yep.
Okay, so
Sorry,
you're at the bar.
I only get to know things very rarely. I have to take advantage of it when it happens.
So did Ricky notice the woman that's very athletic?
You all did.
Okay.
You're all there.
Does she notice us?
Yes,
I'm sorry, what
already
woman?
over. The conversation that Ricky had was meant for you all, so.
Okay.
Can you tell me again what the bartender said about us not fitting in?
She said that take your food back someplace private. You're welcome to stay. Those frocks you're wearing are something to be desired. And frankly, you need to do a better job of blending in with the kind.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I do?
The kind are the mortals.
And we're not blending in with them very well.
What the hell?
I will blush with health.
I won't.
I thought makeup
Okay.
I think I'm fitting in pretty well.
Go ahead and do a rouse check.
Success.
Okay. You are successfully blushed of life.
I look at Ricky, who's suddenly flushed, full of color, and I wouldn't get him a grin.
Yeah, pretty girl will do that to you.
You
Yep.
look positively
To you, maybe.
brilliant,
Not me, though.
Ricky.
So, what are you guys doing here?
Admiring the beautiful, beautiful scenery and view in the area.
So, there's someone I'm hoping to find, someone I've been looking for, and I'll pass a 20 across the bar, and I'll describe honor, and I'm watching this bartender to see if she reacts.
She's like, almost like a flash of recognition comes over her face. She's like, yes, Anna was here. It's this silly darling. She comes in here a few times last week looking to see if somebody was hunting her. She stopped swinging by about 3 nights ago. Poor baby was looking tired, that's for sure. Life on the lam isn't much fun.
Yeah, I know it. We're,
Lamb ones.
I'm sorry?
Oh, nothing.
So, you haven't seen her in about 3 days?
Mm-hmm.
You know if there's any place else she hangs out?
Indy's full of fun places to hide, but most of young anarchs hang out at the Center State Hospital or near there. There's a campus, lots of ready victims, and a constant party scene. Near as constant as in here. But you know, if you want a buzz in your drink, you grab a med students. Those kids are doped up to the eyeballs on amphetamines. The hospital's been closed for some time, but it's still where the medical housing is. All that said, She never struck me as the party girl type. More likely to fall in with the ministry crowd looking for redemption, that kind of shit.
Uh-huh.
Ministry.
Okay, well, thank you very much. You've been quite helpful, and I appreciate it. And, yeah, I think maybe we should check out the Springs Eternal Church and the Scottish Rite Cathedral.
Kasumi,
Yes.
is Bella very familiar with what the ministry is, or she just stays in comfortable places that she's been touring for like 15 years?
Go
I'm sure you
ahead
know
and
who
give
the ministry is.
me
I couldn't hear you.
She said, go ahead and give me...
intelligence plus occult.
2 and okay. So I've got 5. Just had brain fart there for a second. I'm like, how many read those? Okay, 1 pass. I would like to. What is it? Rouse the blood?
You can spend a willpower to roll up to 3 of your non-successful regular dice.
Technically, you could re-roll your successes too.
I don't want to do that.
There are times when you might want to.
But I have 4.
Wasn't that an 8?
No, it was 3.
Oh, okay.
It was a 1, a 3, and a 3, and a 3. Okay. 2 more successes. Well, there's 2 crits, but they're black on the black dice, and
that's
then
4 successes.
4 successes and a 9.
So 5 successes.
Yes, you know a lot about the ministry because just like you, they're kind of cultish like as well. In fact, you can remember a time back in LA where you used to go to a club that was run by some ministry.
By a minister.
Okay.
Do you remember that they are known for their corrupting influence, as they like to be almost hedonistic?
Yes,
And they can prey, and you know that they can also prey on any like sins or bad stuff that vampires can do, or even humans. And they offer their own brand of redemption.
They prey on what?
On vampires, the sins of vampires and
Sins.
humans.
Okay. Yeah, it's a whole big church thing, right?
Basically, yes.
Okay, I did read something about the ministry. Okay, and
sometimes called Setites.
What are Belladonna's feelings towards her?
Towards who?
I'm sorry, toward the ministry.
That's your call, honey. It's your character.
Okay. So, I mean, did everything go okay in LA, or was there? I couldn't understand. Was there a brawl? Did I leave out of there okay, or?
Yeah, you left out of there okay. You kind of left town on after First Light and the First Inquisition kind of went into the city.
Okay.
But yeah, you remember it okay. There was some bad stuff going on. Camarilla was trying to encroach into the territory. But yeah, pretty much you've had no ill dealings with the ministry ever.
Yet.
So I'll clap my hands together and smile, and I'll rub my hands together and say, "Ministry, more than just a band." So what are we gonna do, Ricky?
Like I said, the bartender says that Anna's kind of a pious type, and not really the party girl type. So I'm thinking we'll go on to Springs Eternal Church, and after that, if she's not there, we'll check the Scottish Rite Cathedral and then the Hotland Church.
Okay. What time is it, Kasumi, please?
It's still kind of early.
So like 8:39, kind of 10.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, Ricky, you lead the way. Where's Yana? Did she stay in the car, Ricky?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go.
All right, Yana. We got 3 churches that we want to check out, and we can start with whichever one is closest. We got Springs Eternal Church, Scottish Rite Cathedral, and Heartland Church.
Okay, where are you going to go?
You guys discuss where you're gonna go. I left something in the club. I'll be right back. And Bella jumps out of the car and just kind of softly jogs in there and disappears in the doors.
I think the Spring Eternal Church, maybe? I don't know. Anyone like them sounds like a good place to start. For the next
Well, see,
Okay.
I was thinking we'd work smarter
Uh-huh.
and find out which one's closest and take them in that order.
That's why you are the brains of this operation, not me.
If that makes Ricky feel good. So what Bella's doing is she's gone in there back to the lady, the athletic lady that we were talking to,
Okay.
and she just kind of walks up to her and smiles, and she's kind of in her personal space, but not too badly. And she smiles at her and says, "I just wanted to tell you what a beautiful butterfly you have become." And winks
Thank
and
you.
turns around and walks out.
Okay.
Bella's freaky. She like everybody. As long as it's on 2 legs, she all right. No kangaroos.
Where are we going?
We're good. Comes jogging back out, grinning, get in the car.
First, we go
Alright,
to
Yeah,
the
guys.
looks like so
closest.
where are we going?
To the closest
Let's
one.
go.
Looks like they're all the equal distance from here.
Okay, well then we'll start with Springs Eternal.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Springs Eternal Church is in Spring Hill, northern Indianapolis. It currently serves as the pulpit for Coach Tyrene Saros. It is a small white wooden church filled with a congregation of clapping, smiling followers. As you arrive, you hear noises coming from inside the church.
Good
Almost
noises?
like he's in the middle of
Sermon.
a inspirational, motivational, and to his mind, sensational service is in full swing.
Ah. Bella will listen and she'll say, "We call that evangelizing where I come from." Whips her ponytail back or braid back.
Are you
Y'all
guys gonna
ready?
go in?
Yeah, well, I'll go in.
Let's slip in
Yeah.
the back.
Is anyone allergic to holy symbols or some such?
No, I've been around these guys before. Not too bad. Different city, but yeah.
Okay.
Some of them got a bad rap.
So as you go in, you see a stocky white guy in front of the church in the pulpit with straight blonde hair that's cut short. It seems like he has a warming, welcome demeanor. His face is almost a blush beet red. His face is.
Ah,
And he's wearing button-down short shirts with a collar, khaki pants. Yeah.
Bella looks at him being flushed like that and thinks to herself, "Looks like they've already taken up the offering."
And as you go in, you hear him almost in mid thinking. Do you know how to spell recovery? I can't tell you, but I can tell you there's no I in that word. You need mentorship, companionship, and God's own ship, his ark, your ark, to cross that Nile. I was a no-hoper, a loser, a drunk. I smoked, I took drugs. Do you know what lifted me from that funk? Was it therapy? No. Was it television? No. Was it antidepressants? Heck no. It was God. It was God. And I called that big fella Setka because he came to me and told me in a dream that that was his name. He told me to stop being a loser, Ty, and start winning. Now I'm giving you the same message. The message Setka gave me. Start winning by believing in yourself. I met a girl the other night. She was lost. She was broken. She ran away from a terrible home situation with an abusive daddy. It made Ty shed
Oh
a tear.
no.
Yes, it did. Did I send her to some shelter to get counseling and then get sent back home? That would have been stupid. A loser thing to do. Did I send her to the hospital to get patched up and hit with medical bill that might bankrupt her? That would be irre- irresponsible. No, I brought her into the flock. Our flock. Your flock. She is one of us now. She is your sister, your daughter, your niece, your girl next door. The word turns it back on her, but we will not.
Well, Ricky, we're in the right place.
Well, flock you.
I hate this guy already.
It seems to his passionate speech kind of goes on for a little bit longer, but then it ends up dying down, and everybody starts leaving.
I reckon I'll approach the pastor.
Is the service over?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And well, Ricky just like walking down the aisle. Ricky gonna get saved. Hallelujah, Ricky.
Right.
I'm
Ricky's
sorry,
like
Ricky's getting married?
getting saved.
On your here, be saved.
We talked about him walking down the aisle, so.
That's what you do in a Christian Protestant church when it's just like a Baptist church or something. The preacher's preaching and everybody starts praying or you sing a song and he's saying, anybody that wants to come to Jesus right now, you feel him coming into your heart, you just walk down the aisle right now, come up to me, we will pray together, we will say, dear Lord
Is that
Jesus
the
God.
thing?
Oh my God.
It's a thing.
I was forced to do this until I was
I'm
17.
Jewish. All of this shit is weird to me.
Okay,
You're
so
Jewish?
I put
Yeah.
the name of the
You're
god that
lucky.
the name of the god that he said is in the game chat. So
Pretty sure that's the name of a demon.
Yep. I might agree with that.
Someone got for cold? Can someone remember that name from somewhere?
so what can I do for you?
Well, brother, that was a rousing sermon you gave.
Really roused the
Wonderful
blood, huh?
sermon.
So actually, there's a friend of ours that we're hoping might have gained shelter under the arms of you and your God.
Oh, you're talking about the thing at the end? Nah, that was just a metaphor.
No, I'm talking about a real friend that I'm hoping came here and found shelter.
No,
Her
we have
name's
many
Anna.
people that found shelter.
A while ago, perhaps.
We have many people that find shelter underneath this roof.
Well, this particular girl, I just want to make sure she's okay because she disappeared with nothing, no word at all, and I was afraid she was took. You know, so I just want to make sure she's okay and go on about my business.
I love your so.
And
Anybody
I
that
will.
comes underneath here finds shelter and is safe. My brother.
Well, have you seen a girl what looks like this? And I'll describe Honor.
Does he react?
He does not.
Damn.
We have many girls that look like that come through.
We send them to the top of school. They get jobs.
Is there any place that a girl like this looking for a place to stay might have gone to look for shelter?
Many people come and look for shelter.
I don't think you're going to get an answer, Ricky. He's
Right.
talking
No,
in
I'm
circles.
asking, is there a place that I can go and see if she's gotten shelter and is okay?
Listen, he kind of turns it down a little bit, and he's like, "Listen, Freddie Montgomery pointed me in Honor's direction, and when I was briefly in Milwaukee, I recognized her distress and invited her to come visit me in Indianapolis if ever she would need of a safe place. My offer was sincere, and even though I was unaware of the risk of taking the prince's child, when Honor showed up a couple weeks ago, I panicked and turned her over to Keisha for stewardship. I don't like Keisha very much, but she's in more capable position to deal with political dynamite than I am. I don't know how Freddie knew about Honor in the first place, and I never questioned the older minister.
And who is this person that you turned her over to?
Um,
Keisha?
I Keisha, yeah,
Have we heard that name before?
no.
Must be a character I'm thinking about.
But listen, she's been overseeing her indoctrination to the ministry. Um, they've been keeping her at Garfield Park, at the Garfield Park Conservatory.
Okay,
Please, I
well,
don't want anything bad to happen to her.
well, neither do we. That's what I'm looking for. I thank you very much for the information, and don't worry. We're interested in making sure she gets out of this untouched, unscathed.
Okay.
Everybody hates being scathed.
Yep. I hate having to tiptoe around people I don't like. I'd rather help them get the answer out. But Ricky, you got some information. Your wife.
If you want to see her, I can make you I can make a
Appointment.
I can set up a meeting with her tomorrow at the conservatory.
Oh, now that would be wonderful. I really
Would be much
appreciate
obliged
that.
to you.
That would be great.
Alrighty.
How
Just
could we
go
get
to
in touch
the
with you?
let's go to the Garfield Park Conservatory tomorrow.
Right, we'll be there shortly after dark.
We shall be there.
With bells on. Dingle dingle. And Bella turns and starts walking out.
Okay, so where are you going?
I guess out to the car because Bella's pissed off. She's mumbling under her breath.
Okay, we got definite lead for tomorrow, so why don't we let Yana get some sleep?
Sounds like a good idea.
About 2 seconds after you say that, somebody comes up and goes, this is for you.
Oh God.
Me?
I'm not touching it.
Is the person addressing Ricky?
They seem just to be just handing it out to whoever takes it.
Cassandra takes
All right.
it.
It's probably just a flyer.
Okay.
Note.
It is a message. It seems to be coded a little bit, but after a little bit, you work out the code, and it seems to be inviting you to the Heartland Church.
All right.
Uh-oh.
This
For
night or
tonight?
another day?
Is the invitation for tonight or a different night?
It seems to be for tonight.
Okay, well,
Sorry about that, Yana.
I guess it's worth looking into. Hotland Church it is.
On to the next
Um,
spot.
as a
Uh,
player, I have a question just really quickly, and you guys don't have to go into detail, but this whole puzzle thing, is this like a ministry thing, or is this a whole keeping the masquerade kind of thing that you just like to fuck with people, or
Probably a little bit of everything.
okay.
it seems to be. It just seems to be a way to pass messages without it being intercepted.
Yeah, well, if you're trying to give it to somebody that's not too bright, they might not get the message, so.
Right. Well, that's your point.
Okie dokie. So we're going to another church now? Let's go!
Wonderful. Next church. Yes. I love churches. All great.
Didn't find Jesus there. Let's go find Jesus elsewhere. On it, Belladonna says. I apologize, guys. I was raised in the Appalachian Mountains, and I just had way too many preachers trying to shove Jesus down our throat, and we had our own belief system.
Okay. As soon as you make to the church, you find somebody out there. And as soon as you get out, she's like, "Hi, my name's Keisha. I am one of the dignitaries of the ministry."
Pleasure to meet you, Keisha. I'm Ricky Gitz.
Name's
Hello.
Cassandra. Nice to meet you.
Savior.
Now, I do ask you to come with me so we can speak privately about your presence and my expectations of your behavior.
Fair enough. Lead the way.
Yeah, let's go.
Belladonna's in the back, and she goes, "I'm Donna, by the way." Just keeps walking. She didn't get to introduce herself because, you know, Keisha wanted to talk. Anyway.
She takes you to the back of the church. It doesn't seem to be anybody there. And then she basically goes over the guidelines, which I've already explained to you, about respecting the spirit, freedom of the blood, the masquerade, and the grace of introduction.
What does respecting the spirit mean?
Respect the spirit, which means one must never interfere with another vampire's spiritual journey, even if a kindred is indulging in practices another might find vulgar or obscene. They must be left to pursue their own path.
Oh, okay.
Whether they succeed or fail is down to the strength of their will and the guidance of their shepherd.
Kind of like the satanic.
Is honor on such a spirit trail? Maybe?
I'm sorry?
Cassandra was asking that the group.
What did she ask?
Maybe honor is on such a spirit trail, whatever.
When she takes us to the back of the church, is it inside, like the where the main sanctuary is, or are we like outside or in like a side room, like a banquet hall, or?
It just seems to be like almost a minister's room.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Well,
I have to ask, what is your intentions in the city?
Well, we're here just looking for a lost girl whose family is very worried about her. Making sure she's okay.
And what are your intentions with honor?
As I said, I want to make sure she's okay. and let her family know that she's okay if she is okay.
We're not going to try to take her or anything. We
Good,
just need to make
because
sure she's okay.
she is under ministry protection, and we will not allow her to be snatched up and taken away.
I didn't hear that last part.
We don't want to allow her to be snatched up and taken away.
Okay. Yeah, no snatching.
There are a few places here that you can comfortably rest. I hope that you do have a place to rest.
Okay. So Bella decides to be really nice and starts talking to Keisha. So, have you been with the ministry long?
Yes, long time. So what is do you know the reasons for Mark Decker's possessiveness?
No.
We do not.
Nope.
And even though it's not my business, it does kind of concern me. I don't like when anyone's so afraid of even family that they have to run. That's not right.
No, it's not. And she's a good girl.
That's what we heard. We I hope she feels safe here. That's all that matters. If she's happy and safe.
What in God's name is that?
That's Discord notifications for someone. A lot of them.
AJ. He's so popular.
Yeah, he could stand to be less popular.
So, I mean, has everybody sat down and Keisha and I are just standing there talking, or?
Oh, I don't sit down.
Okay. So yeah, Belladonna just continues to.
So how is everything in Milwaukee?
The tyrant is still a tyrant.
Savior.
A literal
Tell me
tyranny
I'm
is
wrong.
still going on there. If that's good, then it's good. If it's not, it's not. It's up to you.
Right? Xavier the Savior. He takes care of us.
I most certainly do not.
He barely takes care of himself, I would say.
I'll take care of you if you keep that up.
I know where you sleep.
I know
So
where
any
you
news-
sleep.
So any news from Milwaukee at all?
You might want to ask Ricky here. He's been more in touch with the dignitaries and the prince.
And the powers that be.
Yes.
So any news?
Well, I get the impression that the sheriff, since Anna left, is kind of losing his grip, kind of losing his cool. I don't know what the whole situation is, but yeah, there was public executions just the other night.
Yeah, it's not
Really horrible things.
Hold on 1 second,
good. We
please.
were invited so that we know what would happen to us if we slipped up.
I mean, I enjoyed the view. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
But when you have laws that are laid down, whether they're in a church or in a province, they have to be obeyed. They're there for a reason, right, Keisha? So we're our opinion about what happened in Milwaukee is not important, and they need not know what any of us thought, whether we liked it or not. Because you never know how someone's going to take something, right, Keisha?
Kazumi will be right back.
I know someone who'd always take things literally. He was such a thief.
Fuck you.
One day I'm gonna sacrifice you
thank
to
you.
Lilith, and you will be
Wait.
happy. Why not?
You can't
We can
sacrifice
use
me
him
to
as
Lilith.
plant
Don't
fertilizer.
sacrifice me to Lilith.
Why not?
We're
With
both
those
Bahari.
jokes?
We
Oh,
can
I
use him as
done it.
plant fertilizer.
Use the what?
We can use him as plant fertilizer.
Ugh, stake me now.
That much crap has got to make something bloom.
Oh,
Anyway, do you know when Honor? Do you need to go get Honor, or is someone else bringing her? All joking
Jesus
aside.
Christ. Turn yourself on D&D mode, please.
Actually, that wasn't AJ.
I don't care who it was. All of you do it.
You won't hear me. I am
Push to talk.
Ow.
Lots of people are interested in AJ right now.
No, I can see his computer. They weren't coming across his computer. I don't know what that was.
Well, Kasumi's muted, and I'm wearing headphones, so...
I'm also wearing headphones.
It's pretty much definitely you.
Either one of you.
Well, I'm now on push to talk, so it shouldn't bug you anymore.
Ist das nicht ein incredibly long name you have to try and say? Ja, das ist ein incredibly long name you have to try and say. So.
Hmm?
Ja.
Ja? No.
Ja.
Ja?
Ja.
Nein.
It. 7. Why do you keep closing my doors? I want my doors open.
See, now I have to ask AJ to push the button, and you all can't have any more of my explosively insane, witty banter.
Oh no, how will we survive?
Sorry about that.
No
You're good.
worries.
Okay, so where were we?
You were giving us all 30,000 points of experience.
I doubt that, but
Nice try. Nice
Worth a
try.
try.
Almost got us. This is XP. We finished with, well, Keisha offered us something, I think? Didn't quite understand it.
Okay.
Maybe? I don't know.
Are you going back home then?
Home?
Or back to the RV?
If
Yes,
there's nothing
I think
Keisha
so.
has to tell us otherwise, I guess?
Okay. You make it back to the RV.
Where's Yana?
She drove you back.
Oh, good.
And the first thing she does is just go back to sleep. Goes back to the
Very fair.
she parks She parks for the things going. If you need anything else, just do it yourself and just locks herself in.
That's a mood.
Guess we have the rest of the night for ourselves then.
So what are you guys gonna do for the rest of the night?
Let's play Old Maid. Anybody got any cards? Ricky, you got any cards?
You should pack your cards and have it yard.
Did you leave them in the car? Or are they in a jar?
Okay, so nothing else.
I just
No,
look for a few
nothing
more.
for Ricky.
I'm just gonna go look for a few more flowers.
Ricky is going to murder Belladonna in cold blood.
Some Indianapolis style flowers.
Okay, so you find some flowers right outside the RV.
Hell yeah, those are cutting in the room.
Hey, what kind of buildings are there around here?
Tall ones, short ones, clubs, shops.
Any apartment buildings?
There's plenty of apartment buildings.
Any ones without cameras?
Someone wants
Probably.
to do nasty stuff.
I'm just hungry.
No, you're not. You only have one.
I'm metaphorically hungry. I'm hungry for live fruit. I'm hungry for warm blood.
Understandable. I'm gonna be honest here.
I haven't been able to hunt in like a week. At least. When was the last time we were in Chicago?
Probably about a week ago.
Yeah. I haven't been able to eat properly in a week. Bagged blood is not good for me.
Rain says Bella is going to sit at the table in the RV and work on her book.
Okay.
Put their headphones on.
Yeah.
And she makes a casual remark to Xavier. Yeah, I'm a bagger. I stalk the bag. The bag does not get away. I drain the bag and discard its empty carcass. I know exactly what you mean. You need the hunt.
Okay, so you just want to go eat just to hunt normally?
No, maybe not tonight. Maybe tomorrow. But I want to find a good place to hunt if we're going to be here another day.
You find plenty of places that you think you can do that.
Good. I wonder if there are any lone vampires generation around.
Probably. But I don't think it'd make you a good guest if you do that in a ministry city.
I thought it was an anarch city.
It is an anarch city because the ministry are anarchs.
Indeed. I wonder if I could find... Oh, none of them would be good for it anyway. Maybe this isn't a good city for it. Oh, well.
Okay.
Next time we're out of town, maybe.
Okay. So everybody go ahead and go to sleep, and then go ahead and give me a rouse check to begin the day.
Rouse check.
I'm going to give you 3 rouse checks so that I can heal that last point of aggravated damage.
Okay.
It's a failure for me.
2 successes over here.
Okay.
So, about those 3 rouse checks.
Yes. What about them?
All of them failed.
Look in chat.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate.
How many of them failed?
All of them. So I'm now at 4 hunger.
That was 3 of them, right?
Yeah. I
Okay.
only need to roll 3.
That brings you up to 5.
Wait, 5.
You were at 2.
Ah, shit. Yep, I am at 5 hunger. That's fun.
And the first thing I need you to do
Is make a frenzy roll?
no. Hold on 1 second, because this has never happened before.
You've never had a player reach 5 hunger?
No when they're waking up.
Hmm.
It's not the right page. What? Oh, okay, so that's different. That seems to be right about where I need to be. Okay. Go ahead and give me oh, okay. Yeah, you go right into torpor.
I thought I'd go into torpor if I fail a rouse check at 5 hunger.
Every night a vampire rises from day sleep, they must make a rouse check. If failing this rouse check would raise the vampire's hunger above 5, a failure sends the vampire to torpor instead of forcing a test for hunger frenzy.
But none of them will send it above 5, they'll send it to 5. If I fail another rouse check in the morning, then I go into torpor.
Okay.
So, I instead make a frenzy roll somehow. I think that's what that said, right?
Not yet. I mean, you do have a chance to get some bags in you.
Good. I'm going to go basically drain the fridge dry.
Okay, so you're gonna go back down to 1?
I will consume 6 bags.
And that'll be 3. Okay, so you're back down to 2.
Yep. I have a bigger appetite than most of my companions.
At least from this kind of source.
This damn cold bags! If I wanted to drink cold blood, I'd just eat British dessert.
Okay.
I wonder if vampires could eat blood sausage.
And you notice that Yana is up in just eating in the kitchen. And with her mouth full, she goes, "So what's up for today?"
Ricky?
Oh, we are expected to go to the Garfield Park Observatory.
Yeah, that's. I'm sorry, I was looking for the list. The Garfield Park Conservatory is where we need to go tonight.
Okay. I'll be with you. We can leave in like 2 seconds here.
1, 2. Where
and
are
she's
we not
already out
there
the door.
yet?
Nice. If I may quote my old English professor, are we there yet?
Okay, so as soon as you step out of the house, Ricky, you see two familiar people.
Ooh, detectives.
Yep.
Damn.
Ricky.
Agents, what can I do for you?
Spelder and Mully.
So, we heard that honors here, maybe here. Is that what you're doing
Yeah,
for?
that's what I heard, but we don't have any more solid leads than just Indianapolis, and it's kind of a big place. So I figured I wouldn't bother you until I had a more narrowed down lead. You know.
Oh, okay.
I did hear about a couple of places that she might be frequenting. There's the Melody Inn, the Monon Trail, and the Edinburgh Museum.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we got somebody to meet up with and maybe get a more solid lead. But you guys got anything more actionable?
No, that's pretty much what we got here too. Are you sure there isn't anything else that you're not telling us?
I know she's here in Indianapolis, but
She was
beyond that, I haven't found her, haven't talked to her. Haven't seen anybody that's seen her in the last several days. She was going to a place, but she stopped showing up several days ago.
Oh, cool. You mind if we hang with you for a little bit?
Well, this is kind of a touchy connection that I've got here, and if I bring feds along, I may well lose this connection.
Oh, okay.
Sure you
Sure,
definitely know how it is.
sure. That's fine.
But if anything leads from it, I've got your card.
All right.
You look slightly
They,
sad.
they leave.
So where do you know these guys from? Who were they?
These are the FBI agents that gave me some leads that led me to the island.
And they suddenly appeared here, out of nowhere. It's a bit suspicious, wouldn't you say?
Shit. When they were talking, you should have attempted to detect their nature.
Well, I wasn't around then, so
No, I mean just now.
depends on how far away they are.
Oh well, next time we run into them, it would be good to know.
Sure, just remind me if I forget. Would be wonderful.
So, where are we going for today, boss?
First stop, observatory?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah,
Ricky?
that's where we was told to meet Anna.
Heather. Hmm.
Right then. Let's find us a chariot and Get going.
Let's find us a child.
What? What did you say?
I said, let's find a child.
Why would you say that?
No, child with an E at the end.
Oh. Don't confuse me like that.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get on to the conservatory.
Okay. You make it about about 2 blocks, and all of a sudden you see this looks like a beast just almost fling itself at your car.
Ooh.
Oopsies.
I'm sorry, a face?
A beast.
Oh, a beast. Okay.
Like a fucking dingo.
Can I make out any details about this beast,
Can I
or
make
is it just moving too fast?
Everybody go ahead and give me a intelligence plus occult. Belladonna, go ahead and add 2 dice to that.
I'm going to rouse the blood since I'm using just intelligence here.
I'm gonna do the same. It's a success. Beautiful.
I don't think I'll bother.
That's a success.
Actually, yeah, no, I'll rouse the
Ooh,
blood.
6 successes for me. Damn.
I failed my rouse check, but I got 4 successes.
Belladonna?
Bella got 4 successes, and I'm going to roll in just a second here.
Okay. Cassandra, how many did you get?
6.
I got 1 success.
Okay, Belladonna and Cassandra. You know immediately what this is. This is a white.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Hey, that's not fair. Some of my best
Can you
friends
fill
are white.
Rain in on what a white is?
A white is a vampire who is completely consumed by their beast. All human personality disappears as primal cunning and aggressive dominate. The persona of the beast, now and forevermore, on the forefront.
Pitiful creature. We should put it out of its misery.
Did it look male or female? This white?
It kind of looks male.
Well, don't give a shit then. Kill it.
And it's where exactly?
It's right beside your car, almost like it's about to smash it.
That's a very rude white.
Yeah. Can we roll down the window? Do we have windows?
Yes.
Bella rolls down the window, pulls out her 45, and shoots it
not
twice.
a gun in the middle of the city.
That's a bit loud.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
Sorry. I thought we were in the country. Sorry.
I will roll down the window and toss a couple daggers at it.
I shoot my crossbow. That should be silent enough.
Crossbows are pretty quiet.
Okay, so Belladonna, go ahead and give me dexterity plus firearms. Cassandra, go ahead and give me a melee plus firearms as well. And I'll give me a dexterity plus melee.
Bella said she's not going to fire her pistol because we're in the middle of a city.
I didn't realize, and that's when I said, "Oh, not in the city, not in the city." I thought we were out in the country somewhere, and that's when it ran across the road or was running toward a car. Can I check on it, or do you want me to play it?
It's up to you. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're in the middle of the city or not, because yeah, this thing is huge, and it's I'm going to be smashing your car in just a second.
Dexterity and firearms, you say?
Yeah.
How many extra dice does a specialty give again? 1?
Yes.
Alright, and I will use 1
And-
willpower to reroll.
Yeah.
Only 3 successes. Oh, damn.
Okay. Xavier?
I have a question.
Yes.
How obvious is the use of Touch of Oblivion? Is it like a big inky pool that attacks my enemy, or
You
is
could
it just
definitely
a
breach the
touch?
masquerade with that. If that's what you're wondering.
I got a crit on a red die.
Okay. How obvious is Touch of Oblivion? Is it like a big inky pool that sucks in my enemy, or is it just a touch and they take damage?
Probably the second one. It's not. It wouldn't be noticed.
It would be noticed. Okay.
It wouldn't be noticed. Sorry.
Oh, it wouldn't.
It wouldn't.
Okay,
No.
then Ricky is going to roll down the window and use Touch of Oblivion on this thing.
Yeah, it's almost like an electric current. Is basically what it is.
The decay afterward, though, is the.
It doesn't cause decay. That's a different power.
Okay, so Cassandra got 3. Xavier, what did you get?
6.
Belladonna?
She got 2.
Some people can't handle their guns.
And Ricky?
It's strength brawl, right?
Rouse check?
Oh, rouse check.
Oh, rouse check. Okay. I rolled a 10 on the rouse check for Oblivion.
Oopsies, that's a stain.
Shit.
Yeah.
Does the Oblivion still work on it?
Yeah, it still
Okay.
works
Yes.
because I succeeded on the rouse check.
But you fucked yourself a little.
So what is it? Strength brawl like a punch?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the interesting thing about rouse checks is succeed or fail, the effect still happens.
Okay. Okay, go ahead and because you rolled a 10, go ahead and you get a stain.
Right. Now I rouse the blood for my strength, and I also get my potence. I got a total of 4 successes.
Okay. So as it's going to crash the vehicle, Ricky reaches out, touches him. Xavier throws a whole bunch of knives at him. And Cassandra lets loose a crossbow, and the white just falls right down on the street.
We just murder the hell out of it.
That was
Yeah.
easy.
Well, yeah. It's 4 different people using lethal attacks, except Belladonna.
Belladonna, as you do get a bullet into it as well.
Yay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. He turned the push to talk off. Because I'm dying over here. I have to talk.
Oh, relatable.
The silence is killing me. So.
Yeah, Xavier would too. I mean, what?
But
Nothing.
Okay, so you keep going. You eventually make it to the park, and on the bench, as you're walking into the park, you notice a familiar sight, Ricky. It's the girl in the photo that you've been given.
Okay.
is she by herself?
Is there anybody else around?
There is somebody around, yes, just off to the aside. It looks like a guy.
I imagine there's several somebodies around.
Okay, I will hold up my hand to the coterie, giving them kind of a hang back signal, and I will walk over to Honor.
All right, and we're gonna stop there for tonight.
Ooh,
Sweet.
cliffhanger. Damn.
So everybody, go ahead and get 2 XP.
Sweet.
Tasty, tasty.
It's not fair. I just got push to talk turned off.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. It's okay. I'm playing.
You always sound so sad when you apologize. What is with that?
40 years of abuse. So yeah. So you said 2 XP tonight?
Yep, 2 XP tonight.
Cool.
So I need to roll for my stain now, right?
Yes.
When you sleep, I thought.
Nope. At the end of the session.
Oh.
Yep. So it's been in the past.
Okay, so that's 7 dice looking for a success.
Yep.
Now watch, I'll get 0.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious, but your humanity is not that bad.
2 successes.
Okay, good.
Easy
You
peasy.
don't lose anything.
What would have happened if you got a 0?
You lose humanity permanently.
Hey, permanently. Oh shit.
Yes, permanently.
Yep. Fortunately, it's
Oh,
really hard to fail those unless you accumulate a lot of stains at once.
Yeah.
We'll keep you clean, Ricky.
Whoever would do that?
Well, I do want to thank everybody for coming tonight.
Thank you for hosting.
Yeah,
thank
thank you for
you.
hosting.
Thank you.
And
Tonight was really
hopefully,
good.
yes, it was. It was very good. Hopefully next week we can go back to our normal time.
You know, sometimes I'm just amazed at how, like with the LA stuff, how much information you can just rattle off that I know will be accurate. And I know you've read it like a million times and you watch LA by Night and all that, but still, it's impressive. I like it.
Thank you.
Would you like to hear my background, or I can I can bullet it out and send it to you tomorrow.
Yeah,
Whatever
you
you
can do
want.
that. You can do
Okay,
that
I'll
as
do
well.
that. Okay.
I do need updated character sheets from everybody just to.
I shall give it to you post haste.
Alrighty.
We'll have to print some new ones out, I think. So.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to update my sheets on everybody.
Red paper.
And those who just started, I need to put down your character sheets down too. So.
That's for you.
Where are you? There you
I got it all
are.
That was the only thing that worked on the other thing.
Bada
Yeah,
bing,
that I
bada
gave you.
boom. There's the PDF again. Gonna send it. Boing. There you go.
Point.
Okay, thank you.
It's 3
So cute.
kilobyte bigger than last time.
Alrighty. And they went in there without the bookends falling, so that's good.
Success. You rolled a
Yes.
success.
You successfully ended the books.